I know that you all know already how the class trial works, but I'll explain it once again anyway, just to be boring. During the class trial, you'll try to figure out on who the culprit is, and after your discussions, you'll put your decision to a vote. If you manage to find the Blacken correctly, then they will get punished and the rest of you will continue the killing game as normally. But if you vote wrong, then the Blacken will be set free and the rest of you will be punished in his place. Now then, I assume you don't have any questions, so let's just move on.
Actually, Monokuma, I think I have to ask a question.
Ooh, a question from Mr. Kermit. What's the question?
Well, this will sound like I'm asking much, but are you allowed to help out in the trial?
Huh? Kermit, what are you talking about?
I mean, like, for example, like, for some stuff to be confirmed. Like, if we, like, get something incorrectly, we can ask Monokuma to help out. So, Monokuma, can you do that?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, sure, I will help out with the smallest details of this crime, but not the thing that will spoil the killer.
Oh, okay then.
I don't have a question. Well, this is technically a question, but can we just please start already? I'm kinda scared of being surrounded by two portraits of our killing game players.
Alright, I guess we can start it off. So with that being said, let the third class trial of this killing game commence! Now, if you excuse me, I'll lay here and take my little Latin nap while you guys do the trial.
Wow, he's that lazy.
That doesn't matter. We have to start this discussion. So, what are we going to talk about first?
Oh.
Why don't we start off with the murder weapon?
The murder weapon? I mean, didn't that, thingy said that the time of death is unknown?
Yeah, but there's still a way that we can prove what weapon was used.
So you're suggesting we should start off with that, huh?
Well, what do you guys think? Should we start with it?
Tails?
Sure, we can talk about that first. It'll probably help us out to lead us to something. I have to be careful now. This is the third trial. Things could get tricky now, so I can't hold back anything.
So let's first talk about the murder weapon. So, what could it be?
The only thing we know is that Toon Link died in his room.
There's a lot of possibilities that could be used to kill Toon Link.
Well, from the look of the body, I would think that Toon Link got hung.
No, that's wrong! Hold that thought, Donkey Kong. I don't think that Toon Link was hung.
Wait, he wasn't?
No. According to me, Creeper, and Bowser, we figured out that that rope was used to kill Toon Link was actually a clipped-on belt. A clipped-on what?
You know those little belts that have like a little clip attached to them? You know those clips like you see on a dog leash?
Yeah?
That's kind of it.
Oh.
Wait. So, Toon Link was clipped on a dog leash?
No, Freddy, whatever that was did not look like a dog leash.
It more looked like it came from a bag, like a woman bag.
Probably something that Stella made.
Actually, let me correct you. Woman bags are somehow in my apartment because I just want to be all fancy a little bit. So, yeah, I can confirm that those bags are not made by Stella. They're mine.
Well, I guess that answers that. Okay, so now that we know Toon Link was clipped on, now what are we gonna talk about? Well, from the evidence we found, there isn't much, but we can still try to find something out about it. But what can we be talking about? There's not a lot.
We have to find something, otherwise the killer will not be revealed.
Well, how about we take a look at the body discovery from the Monokuma file?
Okay, so what do you want to talk about, Kawasaki?
Well, let's get the obvious ones out of the way and clear Freddy, Bluetooth, and you out of this case.
Huh? Oh, really?
Of course. Remember, you, Freddy, Bluetooth, and Tails have discovered the body, so you guys can't be the killers.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that we weren't the killers.
So that leaves only Reaper, me, Rat, King Kong, Sturmit, Calzone, and Browser.
I'm sorry, Browser?
Name forgetting disorder, okay? Got me some slack, Cowser.
Fine. God, sometimes I hate this kid.
Okay, so now that we know all of that, now what can we talk about?
Well, I don't know from there. The only thing I can say is that we should probably just look at some other evidence. You know.
Yeah, let's just get on with the next evidence if we can think of anything.
You guys are talking about this without even knowing what you guys are gonna do. We have to actually think about this. What should we talk about next? We talked about Toon Hung. We still haven't talked about how he actually died. And there's just
Creeper, I know you're kind of stressed, but please calm down.
yeah, you're right. My apologies.
Honestly, I don't think we should continue with the, weapon and everything. I think we should probably talk about the time of death. Because it must have happened in the morning, right?
What?
How do you know the murder was happened in the morning?
Because I was in the security cameras last night. And I didn't see anybody.
Did he really? I mean, he was in a security room, but did he actually take a look on who was there? I better figure this out myself. Alright, let's actually talk about that real quick.
I mean, what's there to say? I was in the cameras last night. So if I was in the cameras, I could have possibly seen the killer.
Then you know who the culprit is! So come on, tell us!
Well, I didn't see anything, so it could possibly mean that the killer could have killed Toon Link this morning.
No, that's wrong! I'm sorry, Freddy, but my gut is telling me that the killer did not kill Link in the morning.
Wait, what? But I was in the cameras. I could have seen the killer.
Well, first, let me tell you that, well, yeah, you're correct. According to Kermit, you were in the security with, Kermit.
Okay, and where did I get wrong?
According to what Kermit said, he said that you, kept him in the, you told him to go sleep while you would do the job by yourself.
Yeah, I did say that. Me and Freddy, we were checking out for our, night shift for protecting you guys. And yeah, we were in the security room and Freddy then told me that I'd go to sleep since I was kind of tired.
That's real nice having a friend that cares. Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be okay.
I know, it's just... Forget it.
I'm sorry, Freddy, but I don't think that you could have saw the killer. And I think I know how.
No pizza for you!
Whoa! Ow! Freddy, please, listen to me!
Tails, I don't understand. I was in the cameras. I could have seen anything. There's no way that there would be a way that a killer would just avoid my eyesight.
Freddy, please, I'm just trying to give you a little theory.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a little theory. Tell me now, how did I not see the killer during the nighttime? How do you even know that the killer was at nighttime? You have no proof at all. And what is that little theory that you're basically trying to tell me?
Well, sure, you were doing your job as a security member, but just a little theory, but like, what if you actually fell into a sleep mode because you were tired?
Going to sleep mode? Seriously, man? I've expected something more smarter from you. But you're saying I can be tired? Sure, I can, but how do you know that I would be tired to fall asleep during my job? I swear, sometimes you don't actually have the evidence to prove that I was not sleeping during my job.
I'll cut down your words. Freddy, there is one person that could possibly help me out on who to make you believe that culprit must have been at the killer during the nighttime.
Well then, what is it?
The person that can help me out with this, answer is... He can help me out. Kermit, I need your little theory.
My theory? I mean, I didn't really think of anything.
Well, look back at the investigation, Kermit. What about that tear we found in the bathroom?
Wait, a tear in the bathroom? I didn't see anybody in the bathroom at nighttime. Not gonna lie, but that's maybe because you maybe fell asleep. Oh, okay, now I feel like an idiot. Hold up. We need to know about that theory, though. I don't get it, Tails. What theory do you want me to do?
Well, since you, give it a little test. I'm not gonna say what it is, though. You can identify if that tear was new, like if from a brand new, like at the morning, or was it like sours or old since more time.
I mean, tears can't do that, so... From my test, I can definitely confirm... I don't know, actually.
Huh?
I think I'll know, but it's just my taste buds will take a while to remember that.
Taste buds?
You licked a tear? It was a test, okay? It was a way that we can prove that something is wrong in that kind of situation. It's what some detectives do. Don't judge me. Remember, I'm following a lot of detective series, including cartoons and live action movies. Okay. Okay, I don't judge, actually.
Kermit, I really need you for this one.
I'll try to remember, but I can't remember right now.
Don't push him, Tails. You're only gonna make things worse.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, man. You know what? I'm even gonna admit it. Kermit, you don't need to do a little test. I guess I did fell asleep last night. If that's the case, then I think we should stop focusing on the investigation and focus on Freddy and Kermit. Huh?
What do you mean?
Now hold up, I'm not saying they're the killers. No. I'm only saying I want to know what were they doing last night. Like, what do you mean? Like, for example, Kermit. After Freddy left you let you go to your bed, what did you do? And then Freddy, after you fell asleep, what did you do? Well, what do you expect? I went to my room and sleep. And after I'm done, I just fell flat in my room. Yeah. Alright then. So, I don't think it could be any of them, but I think we should keep them into the suspect list. Seriously, man? I don't know. I'm just trying to add more evidence, maybe to help out or something, because I haven't been helping out during any of these trials.
Yes, you were, don't worry. But now what are we gonna talk about, actually? Guys, do you have any ideas? We really need some right now.
What about alibis?
Alibis?
Well, it would be obviously possible for alibis to be revealed, right?
I guess that sounds like a good idea. Alright, so everybody, let's start with the alibis.
Well, I think you already know that me, Bluetooth, and Goman are safe because we weren't really doing much.
So what, you guys are just gonna be cleared out, just like that?
But I have an alibi. I was with Blue Toad.
Yeah, he was. He was with me the entire time. Hold on. I've actually been thinking about something. Bowser, I need to ask you something.
What now, Tails?
Before the body was discovered, where were you? Because you were also missing when we were waiting for Toon Link.
I was in my room. What do you expect?
And what were you doing in the room?
I was sleeping! Jesus, you guys are thinking that like I'm the killer? Seriously, that's so dumb!
I don't know, Bowser. I have a feeling it could be you.
And why is that?
I have a feeling that Toonling was dragged by you from the top. You were dragging him from the bottom to the top from that blood trail we found. And you could have climbed up there and you could have put up the rope there to clip him on and look him like he hung.
Okay, I knew about that fucking blood trail, so fucking what? Just because of that doesn't mean you guys couldn't see it. Come on, you guys are not blind. You saw that blood trail too.
Yeah, Creeper, I think Bowser's right. I don't think he's the killer.
It was just a little theory. And I really didn't accuse him.
Then what was that?
Testing him.
Testing me? What are you testing me about?
Your rate so I can see how much explosive you want to be after everything that happens and everything you lose in love and everything else.
Creeper!
Sorry, man. That's just how my life works.
Okay, tragic backstory aside, we should probably look at more stuff around.
Like what, Vomit?
Like, what about Donkey Kong's alibi?
Huh? What?
You have an alibi.
Right?
Yeah, I was sleeping. What do you guys think?
I don't know, King Kong. I have a feeling that you actually could have done it.
Well, how?
Well, the thing is, you'll be able to climb, so you could have clipped Toon Link on after you killed him.
But what? But how would I do it though?
Huh? What do you mean?
How would I be able to kill Toon Link then? How would I do it? I know I could possibly climb up and clip him on, but how would I kill him?
Guys, I don't really think Tiki's the killer. I don't want to believe it though.
It's not me, I swear.
I'm sorry, King Kong, but I can't believe you. I'm sorry.
Wait, but why don't we just first start with simple stuff? Like, why don't we just first take a look at where the belt was so we can identify that from there?
That wouldn't be necessary, Kawasaki, because I think we found our killer.
You guys gotta be kidding me. You guys wouldn't actually think it's me, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's the killer.
It sounds way too obvious.
What if he is, though?
Oh no, it looks like we're all in a bonding situation. I guess we have no choice. Monokuma, can we start the scrum debate?
Oh, scrum debate? Oh, sure. If you guys are really in a splitting situation, then I'm going to give you the third scrum debate. I think you'll know how it goes, so let's get on to it.
Donkey Kong's being accused as the killer of Toon Link, but there are some pieces of evidence that just don't point out to him. I have to prove that he's not the killer. One way or another, I will show them that DK possibly doesn't even have a way to kill Toon Link in the first place. if you think about it, Donkey Kong could possibly be the killer. Creeper.
There's more options than just Donkey Kong, so why are we suddenly complaining?
King Kong is the only one that can manage to climb so well at high places.
Kawasaki.
Actually, he isn't the only one. Scrat could easily climb walls as well, remember?
But Donkey Kong is strong enough to drag Toon Link on the top so he can hang him.
Donkey Kong.
I may be strong, but that doesn't mean I did it. There's a lot of ways that this could have been done rather than just being dragged.
But then why are the drag marks at the crime scene?
Kawasaki.
Because the killer must have did something else other than drag him. Maybe carry him?
But how does that prove that Toon Link wasn't dragged by Donkey Kong?
Leave it to me. Because Toon Link is actually pretty light. He could be easily dragged, carried anywhere, regardless of the character's size. That kinda sounds off. Are you lying or something? Scrat.
Fine then, wise guys. If you think you're so smart about Donkey Kong not being the killer, then give us one evidence that it's not him.
Creeper.
The true cause of death of Toon Link, the claw marks. It would be impossible for Donkey Kong to cause a claw mark.
3, 2, 1.
This
is our answer.
Haha. Everyone, it's done. Donkey Kong cannot be the killer. Let's just move on.
Wait. I am confused.
About what, Bowser?
What do you mean by Donkey Kong? I mean, yeah, I know Donkey Kong couldn't have done it, but what do you mean what was his cause of death?
The claw mark, Bowser. The claw mark was there.
Yeah, according to Creeper, there's a small claw mark on Toon Link's body. It was impossible to see it though.
Oh, fine.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Freddy, what's wrong? What if they think it's me though? Why would we think it's you?
You don't even have claws.
I can spawn my claws with my hands. Hold on. See?
Ugh.
What the? Freddy, you had claws and you never told us? I didn't know it would be at the time, but I can tell. You saw them, right? They weren't bloody.
That doesn't mean you're out of the suspect list.
Same goes for you, Bowser.
What?
If we think about it, this really narrowed down some people. Because it now has to be... Well, the people that are clear are me now, Creeper, Kawasaki, Kermit, Donkey Kong, and Blue Toad.
So that means either me, Rat, Fetty, and Browser are the people who are suspects. Well, Goemon is clear. He has an alibi. So that means it's either Scrat, Freddy, or Bowser. Okay, can we now actually get to the question I asked before?
Whoa, Kawasaki, chill.
I'm sorry. I'm just in a really stressed moment right now. And I just want to get this piece of evidence out of my head because it's been driving me crazy.
Tell us what's the evidence, you stupid thing.
Wow, you don't even know what... Okay, whatever. Anyways, what I'm asking is, where did the culprit even get the belt in the first place?
I think I know where it was.
You know?
Yeah. You see, the belt had this part of him where it's so old that sometimes when you carry it, it can throw out some pieces of its, color.
Like a small old fabric?
Precisely. So I found a small little trail, which wasn't much, but I found it. And I know where the culprit could have taken the belt.
So you know who the killer is then?
No, but I think I know I can clear out somebody here. The person I can clear out from being a suspect is... I can clear them out. I can clear out Bowser from being the killer.
Thank you.
Wait. How is Bowser not the killer?
Simple. There is one piece of evidence that can prove that he basically it's impossible for him to reach the belt. And that one piece of evidence I'm talking about is that the belt is actually somewhere in the area near the bathroom where there's multiple boxes, shoes and everything, and coats.
And what about that?
There are a few belts that are just hanging out and all that. But for some reason, the belt tracking came from the other side, meaning that it must have been hidden by somebody.
I'll confirm that as well. That would be me. I hid that there because I never knew anybody would care about it. So I just took it there and just hid it.
And the way that Bowser can be the killer is because of his size.
Are you calling me fat?
No, I'm not calling you fat. Calm down, Bowser. What I'm trying to say is, Bowser is, I don't know, he's just big enough, not small enough to reach the belt.
So that means it could be Freddy or Scrat?
It has to be. They can fit in there to reach the belt.
Oh boy. Well, I know for a fact that Freddy is not the killer. He would never kill a soul. I would never do it. I don't want to go back to those awful memories of mine again, where I'm just a psychopathic, thirsty blood killer.
Freddy? What are you talking about?
Ooh, Fetty?
I don't want to go back to that again. Freddy? Are you okay? Freddy, come on. What's wrong? I don't want to go back. Is he going insane? This entire accusation is kind of making him feel uneasy.
I don't believe it.
What? Bowser!
What are you yelling at me? This could be a possible act to clear him as a suspect.
He would never do this. Freddy. Kermit, is that you? Just take a rest here. You don't listen to them. I'll put you into mute mode, okay? Okay. Okay then. Now Bowser, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, come on. That looked nothing like a fucking act. So yeah, he's acting. He's definitely the killer then.
You better take that back, you motherfucker. He has been nice to you throughout this entire fucking killing game. He tried his best to save all of you, and you think and you just think it's him out of nowhere? Kermit? I'm not gonna let him do his battles by himself. What if you're the killer, Bowser? Who knows? Maybe you just did it you somehow broke through.
Like Jill said, I'm too big enough to fit in.
You.
Kermit, enough! We're going nowhere with this.
I'm sorry. I just can't let him suffer like this. He didn't do anything wrong. He never hurt any of you, and you would never. Well, we can still try to clear him out. How so? Maybe there's something we're missing, like an alibi. I mean, actually, it doesn't actually matter.
Kawasaki, what do you mean?
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Hear me out. It's Scrat.
What?
Huh? You think it's Scrat? Think about it. Remember what we talked about throughout this entire thing? So the killer has to drag or carry Toon Link's body. They have to have claw marks in order to do the slicing, and they need to climb in order to get the belt attached. And out of all of them, Scrat fits the category. Ha! I got you right where I want you, didn't I? Talk gibberish how much you want. I found you out as the killer.
It makes so much sense though. But I have a feeling that it's wrong. I need to look back at this real quick.
So there we go. It's confirmed. Scrat is definitely the killer. He has claws, he can climb on walls, and can carry Toon Link with ease.
There is something that fits well, but also kind of off to me, though.
But there's nothing I got wrong, though. There's no way to prove that Scrat is not the killer.
No, that's wrong! No, Kawasaki. That can't be right.
Wait, what?
There's a possible way to prove that Scrat could actually not be the killer.
I don't understand. How? All the evidence point to him.
Yes, but according to Kermit, while he was still guarding everybody with the security cameras, he said that he saw Scrat go to sleep.
Is that true, Kermit?
Yes, I can confirm. Scrat immediately went to his room and immediately went to sleep.
Oh.
By the way, Kermit, how is that saliva idea going?
First of all, Bowser, you have no rights to talk to me. Second of all, it's a tear, not a saliva. And third of all, yes, I finished. My taste buds finally confirmed it.
So, what tears are they, Sturmit?
Well, according to my taste buds, they're dry, which means that it must have happened at night.
So, that means the killer killed Toon Link at night, because that tear would mean something, right?
Yeah, it's like if the culprit actually felt really bad for killing. Who could it be, though?
Yeah, Tails, I'm sorry. I have to point back to Donkey Kong.
What the fuck?
Again?
Donkey Kong, you're the most emotional character in this entire thing. Actually, no. Either you or Freddy could have done it. That's literally the final conclusion.
I'm going to kill you myself one day. Just watch me.
Oh yeah? Well, how about the fact that your little friend there's going to be a killer?
It's not. Stop it! Ah! Reaper! I had enough. Stop talking about nonsensical bullshit. We're leading him nowhere.
Creeper, what the hell?
My apologies. This is just driving me crazy. I can't actually handle this. This is too much. This entire trial is driving all of us crazy. We're going nowhere. We're fighting for no reason. We're going in circles over and over. Monokuma, I need to skip this trial. Oh, no. That's not how it works, buddy. You cannot leave just because you feel bad about it. Well, in that case, I'm not going to be here anymore. At least, I'm not going to say anything.
Creeper.
Listen, just find the killer. I don't care anymore. Let's just get this over with.
Right. Alright. I need to look back at everybody. Because I feel like there's something that is hiding. Something that can possibly lead back to the killer. Maybe there was more happening? Maybe like an accomplice or something? Possibly. But who could it be? Come on, Tails. Think. Come on. There's still one piece of evidence I've left. I have to use it. But what was it again? Huh? But where am I? And why am I floating?
Welcome, Tails, to your first new minigame called Swim of Memories.
Swim of memories?
This is how will it work. You'll swim around through this area and find the evidence that you find. If you already find the ones that you've used, you have no need to pick them up. If you find one piece of evidence that you didn't, it'll maybe lead you to the possible killer.
Alright then. I'm ready to go.
3, 2, 1, swim!
Let's see, what can I find here? Oh, it's the Toon Link getting clipped on. I think I found this already. There's the tear. Tears can be by anybody. This is possibly leading me to somewhere. Alright, what's next? Oh, alibis? Toon Blue Toad, Kawasaki, and Goemon's alibi. This is telling me something. But what? Wait. That's the evidence. That piece of evidence that I found before I went to the elevator. I got it! I think I know what's going on. Oh my god. Guys! I found a piece of evidence that could lead us to the actual killer.
Oh, really? Thank goodness. You actually did?
Yeah, just hang on tight, Creeper. You don't need to get angry anymore. But before I actually tell you the piece of evidence, I think I know who the actual culprit is. I'll tell it first. Oh, well, in that case, go ahead. Tell us. Yeah, go ahead. All right, then. The killer of Toon Link is... It has to be you. It hurts me to say this, but the killer of Toon Link is you, Gomamon.
Gomamon? Huh?
Wait, what? You're lying! You didn't say that! I have the piece of evidence. It points to him. It cannot be pointed to anybody else. People would say that this was Scrat's idea, but then realize that there's one piece of evidence I figured out.
Then tell us, Tails. What's the piece of evidence that proves that Goemon is the killer?
Simple. The final piece of evidence that I found before I went to the elevator was a giant claw mark on the window. Claw mark on the window! Claw mark on the fucking window! The window had a big-sided claw mark. It was thin in a pattern like this. If it was Scrat, the claw marks would be a bit more smaller and more grouped up together.
Ooh.
But look at Goemon's claws. They're small, but they're large enough to make that giant size. And they're actually separated from each other, just like in the claw mark in Toon Link's bedroom. Goemon, I'm so sorry. I know I never wanted to do this to you, but we can't deny it. You're the one who did it. Your brain got too far! Blue Toad, please! Do you even understand who you're blaming? You're blaming somebody who their friend died last few days ago. I understand. It's hard for me as well, but the evidence just don't lie. Or maybe you just didn't look good enough, huh? What if that's the case? I'll prove you that he's not the killer. Just watch me. Goemon, the kindest person in this entire thing. The person that's just mistranslating others' names just because he can't remember them. You think that kind of good soul would have killed Toon Link? That's absolute dog shit, dude. Like, that is so stupid. What evidence is there that fucking Goemon would have killed somebody? As I mentioned, the claw mark on the Toon Link's window points that it's Goemon because his claws are separated from each other. If Scrat done it, then the claws would be, tied with each other. Well, what about the alibi, huh? Didn't you say that me, Goemon, and Kawasaki have an alibi? It would be impossible for Goemon to do something like this when he literally has an alibi. Oh, cut down your words. Blue Toad, I have a little question for you. What? What is it? The alibi says it. I was with Goemon the entire time. Well then, my question is, what if that alibi you made was a lie? What? Goemon?
I admit it. I killed...
Goemon, shut up!
Blue Toad?
You did not kill Toon Link! Shut up! And you! Blue Toad, he's confessing! Stop! You're making things worse! You're the one that made things worse! He's lost his friend! Why would he kill?
There was no point of him killing, so stop thinking it's him! It's not him, and you're fucking wrong! I think you need to look back again. Because Goma would never do such a thing. It has to be Scrat. There's nobody else. Why do you still think it's him? He's not the killer, and I know it. Something about this isn't right. I said that I'm Goma's alibi. And I'm not a liar. He's been with me the whole time. So stop accusing him. He has nothing to do with any of this, so stop. Goemon already blamed himself for a new death. So why would you think it's him again? It's so bullshit. He's not the killer. I can back him up. Why would he kill? There would be no reason. Knock it off, please. What would be Goemon's motive to kill Toon Link?
It ends here!
No!
The Monokuma wish. That was Goemon's motive.
No.
Plutoad, please. It hurts me more. Just like Goemon. Tell you about it.
No, I don't believe it! What? Bluetooth, that's enough!
Goemon.
It's over, Blue Tord. Files showed us the great evidence that proves that I am. My claws match. And yes, he's correct. I killed Toonly because of the motive. I confess. I really confess. I just want this to be over.
No.
Well, Fails, can you please tell us the truth of the case?
Okay, Goemon. I will. This is the truth of the case. This entire crime started after Stella's death and during the third motive, which was Monokuma's wish, which he can grant us any wish we desire. After leaving, the culprit of this case was feeling bad because he was thinking that he was responsible for Stella's death. But after a while, they would realize that they would do a murder one day because something decided that enough is enough. The culprit then went to his room, going to sleep. Well, that's what the cameraman's Kermit and Freddy thought. In reality, the killer was faking his sleep so they can distract Kermit and Freddy to be known that they're sleeping. After a while, Freddy decided Kermit to go to his room, and Kermit did so. After a while of looking, Freddy became tired after somewhere around at nighttime. So out of sheer tiredness, he went to sleep mode, not following what was going to happen next. I would say if Kermit never got into his room, the killer would have gotten themselves exposed more faster. But to their luck, it didn't happen. So they decided to go to the bathroom. I assume the culprit went to the bathroom first because they wanted to check if they're really sure about this. After a long processing, the motive got the best of them. He was distraught. So distraught that he couldn't help but bring a tear to the washing machine, giving us an impression that the culprit felt really bad for their decision. But then they decided to go with it. After they finished their decision, they decided to look for the murder weapon, which they decided to look in here, which in the end they found the murder weapon they needed. They wanted a distraction, and this belt, the old belt, was the perfect thing to do. One thing bad about it is that it left some tracks when it was moving around, giving us an impression where the murder weapon was. And afterwards, the killer went into Toon Link's room, and as Toon Link saw him, the culprit attacked. After a long struggle, the culprit sliced Toon Link for a killing blow, which killed him on impact. After finishing the job, the culprit brought back the belt and digged it through Toon Link's coat. The reason that killer did this is because that way they would confuse the Monokuma file from the look of it, so they can think that he actually died by hanging. But then there was a claw mark, which would confuse the Monokuma file entirely. So after they finished that, the culprit dragged Toon Link's body all the way to the top, while blood was falling from patterns. Once they got up there, the killer used their claws to climb to the top of Toon Link's big window. They jumped up and attached the clip to the rope, but since they jumped, they had to slow down their fall. Which is where the claw mark was spawned. After that, the culprit took their small jump and finished the job afterwards, waiting for the next day to arrive. Now, this entire thing I'm about to say may be an assumption, but I think it could lead to the possible alibi. So, the culprit knocked on Blue Toad's door, and since the culprit could trust Blue Toad, they decided to ask him if they can slip over there like due to a nightmare. That's what I think. So, well, whatever they said, the culprit and Blue Toad went to the culprit's room, and together they went to sleep in the same room. After the killer fell asleep, Blue Toad realized it, so he carefully went out of his room because he needed to sleep in his own room due to the rules of Monokuma. In the end, this was the truth of the case. This is how our killer done this. They killed Toon Link just like that. I don't know if I'm wrong, but they will explain themselves, right? From the motive to the alibi, it has to be only you. The killer of Toon Link is you, right? Gomamon, the ultimate ice skater. I'm sorry, but you're the culprit of this case. So, Gomamon, was it correct?
Down to the last minute detail. Even with the whole scenario where you were thinking that is true. Me going to Blue Toad's room. You even got that correct. I mean, it would be pretty obvious by now that I faked an alibi. So then, I can be cleared.
Gomamon, you used me.
I'm sorry, Blue Toad. I'll explain everything later. Katsuma, can you cast the votes? Oh, with pleasure, so that I can see you die finally. Oh my god, I can't wait to see this. Anyways, as you already know how it works, so let's get to the voting. Remember, vote for the correct Blacken and you will be safe. So, who do you think the Blacken of Toon Link is? Did you come to your rightest answers? Well, let's find out! Holy moly macaroni! You got it correct! The killer of Toon Link, the ultimate lucky student, was in fact Gomamon, the ultimate ice skater. Oh, wait.
What happened? Did the killer got revealed?
Yep.
Who is it?
It's me.
Gomamon?
Oh.
So, why did you kill for the motive? What? What are you looking at? Oh,
Yeah, Drowser. I killed because of the motive.
You wanted Shabanian back.
I miss him. He was killed for no reason. And I just never had a good friend that could help me out back. Sure, Blue Toad and King Kong, you helped me a lot. Thank you. But you could never replace an honorable friend like Jabanian.
That's understandable. You keep forgetting our names, and our bond isn't that strong.
Wow, I actually realized something.
What? What did you figure out?
That Gomamon was actually the first person in this killing game to actually do a murder because of a motive.
Oh, right, that's actually true.
How so?
Remember, Foomshroom killed because he thought that all of us would escape if he kills somebody, and Umbreon killed due to his own entertainment.
Stella basically killed herself because of breaking the rules.
Oh, and then I killed because of the motive. Man, that feels kind of nice. That I'm finally noticeable in these killing games.
Shut up, Monokuma! You're dragging it too far!
Well, it doesn't matter, you're not gonna die. He is. As soon as he gets ready, and you can't say no for an answer.
Okay, but can I at least talk with them for at least a few more minutes of my life?
Sure, just make it quick.
Come on.
Guys, it's fine. I mean, I'm sorry, Blue Tort. I didn't want to use you, but there was anything else I could do.
No.
Well, I guess I won't get to see Jabanya ever again. Actually, guys, I feel like I'm fine with the execution.
What are you saying?
Is he?
He's suddenly suicidal? But, Goemon, you're gonna die. Your wish will never come true and you'll never see Jabanya again.
That's actually wrong. I can see him again. If I won this trial, I would I could use a wish to bring him back. But if I lose, and I die, I'll see him again in the afterlife.
Oh my god. Goemon.
So, in the end, it's a win-win. I still win. I can see him again. So whatever option I went with, it wouldn't matter. I would still win. I feel happy now. But I can finally rest in peace.
Oh, so you're ready for the punishment? Not yet, actually.
Files. Or tools. I need to tell you something before I get executed.
Sure. What is it?
I guess I didn't actually get to say this because I didn't think that I had a struggle with Toonlink killing him. But actually, Toonlink was pretty easy to kill.
Huh?
How?
Well, I'll just give you a quick run of what I was seeing. Sure, you were right with the whole I got the belt thing. And I did went to Toonlink's room. But surprisingly, the door was actually unlocked. I could easily get in. And when I entered, I saw something very strange. Toonlink was there, but he was staring at a wall. It also felt like he was trying to climb it for some reason. I was confused at first, but then I went for a sneak attack. I dropped my belt, which immediately caught his attention. I quickly lashed out and slashed him. Knowing Toonlink, I thought that he was going to take it, but he died in one shot, as if he was like made of tissue paper. I was confused, but at that point, I didn't matter. I kept with the case. So, yeah, I decided to bring it up because I didn't know if it would be important, but I find it important. Toonlink just got killed easily?
That won't sound like him. Something here is off.
I don't know how did this happen, but I hope you can find out what this is about. But it doesn't matter now because I won't be able to help you.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna miss you, kid.
Yeah, I'll miss you guys too.
But at least I get to see my best friend again.
Okay, I'm actually crying right now. Like, what the fuck?
Bowser, that's what they call the meaning of friendship. When you bond with someone, you can't get them out of your heart.
We'll miss you, Goemon.
You've been awesome for a whole time.
I'll miss you too, Blue Tord. And King Kong, thank you both of you for everything. For you two caring for me the most.
No problem, kid. We'll miss you.
Alright then. I'm ready for the punishment, Monokuma. Finally! Let's give it everything we... Wait a minute.
What? What's wrong?
Did you call me Monokuma?
I think so.
You didn't say monorail or sack of tuna or Katsuma or Monotaro, monorail, blah.
I said Monokuma. Isn't that close?
Oh my god! You actually... Oh my god, let me kiss you. Disgusting. Alright, but enough of waiting. Let's give it everything we've got. It's time for Gomamod's punishment time!
Gomon.
No!
Bye, everyone. I'll miss you all.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh well, you know how how I say, all monsters go to heaven.
That was Shabanion.
His spirit guided Gomon to heaven.
At least now he can see his friend again.
Donkey Kong.
I know, Blue Toad. I know.
I suppose you're all sad and wimpy, dimpy, but I'm afraid that you're gonna have to leave the trial. So, if you excuse me, I'm gonna...
Blue Toad!
So much has happened already. I don't think I can keep up like this.
Don't worry. I feel the same way. My recommendation is just try to let it go. The pain will be over soon. I think that's what he wants. Freddy, you wanna go to your room? Yeah, that trial really stressed me out.
Freddy, listen, I'm sorry.
You have no rights to talk to him.
I said I'm sorry.
What did I just say?
Lou?
Tails, buddy, are you okay?
I don't know. Everything is happening. I can't describe anything that's going on. I just don't know how. There's like so many questions driving me. I'll be okay. You can guys go to the elevator. I'll catch up to you.
Blue. If you say so, little buddy.
I had so many questions, but I guess I'll leave it for tomorrow. Not that it matters, because this despairing killing game has driven me nuts. Not one, not two, but 3 people died today, and it hurts me. Well, not 2 people. More like 2 people died today, and 1 died yesterday. Tonlik was our only hope. And now he's gone. We will never get out of this killing game. Now ever. What am I gonna do? Huh? Who could it be? Yeah? Oh, Creeper, hi.
Hey, Tails. Can I come in your room for a second?
Sure. I wasn't planning to sleep anyway.
I knew it.
You knew what?
I knew despair would conquer you. And I came here to help you out with that.
What do you mean?
Tails, you are pretty upset now. I understand. Goemon was a very young, innocent soul.
It's not just Gomamon. It's Toon Link. He told me something. I can't tell anyone. And he was our only chance to escape, and now he's gone.
Toon Link was our last hope. Okay, then. Listen, I came here to comfort you.
How so?
I don't think Toon Link was our hope.
He was.
If it wasn't for you, we would not be alive in the first 3 trials. Toon Link was not our hope, Tails. You are. I want you to be okay, for the sake of everybody here, including me. We cannot die right now. We came so far. We're going to find the answer out of this killing game. But the problem is that it's not going to happen right now. Now, we have to let time pass by, and then we'll see what happens.
That's exactly what Toon Link told me before he died. To let the time pass by, and eventually, we will find an answer.
Well, I would recommend take his words of wisdom. But yeah, that's all I came to tell you. Also, Kermit wants you to have a meeting with him in the morning.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna go into my room. Good night, Tails. And take care.
Thanks, Creeper. You too. I feel a little bit better now. I've got the confidence I need. And now, I can rest easily, knowing that I could be the last hope. Although, even if I got the confidence, one thing still bugs me. What did Goemon meant with Toon Link when Goemon attacked him? I don't know. It'll probably be a mystery.